Hello everybody. This is a video of a crab I call Frisbee crab. You'll see why if you watch this video, but I just loaded up all the footage and I've got way over 3 hours worth of footage, so whether this is going to be a two-parter or a three-parter, I do not know. But this is about a crab in the hardest rock I've ever done, the toughest smooth out job I've ever done, and two of the biggest mistakes I have not made in at least 20 years, 20 some years. So there's a lot in this video, and so I hope you enjoy it. This is how the concretion looked when I got it. It came in two pieces. You can see the left side of the carapace and the left arm, or part of the arm. Okay. This rock I got from a friend of mine. Looks like it's been sitting in his backyard for quite a while. That's been the top. This is actually the top of the concretion. Here's the crab. The way this elbow is bent, it looks like that claw is going to be going underneath the carapace or underneath the face or something. Pinched underneath the body of the crab. What I'm going to do is I got some water. Got some brushes. Going to clean this surface and glue this back onto that. I've already marked it. Arrow. Arrow dictates that this is the top of the crab. The direction of the arrow dictates that's the face. That's where the crab is facing. And this little pattern I put here, that's where the carapace is. And as you can plainly see, where that carapace is, very off center, so that makes me wonder what's going on over here. Anyways, if my saw wasn't frozen, I'd cut that, but I don't have my saw, so that's the way it goes. But it looks like some fairly soft rock as rock goes. So all I do to clean it is, well, get some Scott towels ready to dry things up with. You don't want a grain of sand in the way when you're gluing two things together. One grain of sand and it won't fit, or at least it won't fit very good. It will leave a gap. And even though a grain of sand is pretty teeny weeny, that gap will look huge when you're trying to prep. So let me get these cleaned up and glued up. Okay. I took off some rock off the carapace just so that when I'm going down, I'll hit that cave and know that I'm close and won't have to chance hitting that carapace. A dry fit looks pretty darn nice. So it's just a matter of glue. I use the thick viscosity cyanoacrylates, just a thick super glue. That's all that is. And even though that rock is coming off, I glue it just to help hold it all together. Some glue here. Glue underneath there. Better put some out front here just to be on the safe side. Then, hopefully nothing moved. No loose pieces, none of that crap. Put this in place. Then take your clamp, whatever you got that's going to work, almost doesn't fit. And here comes the glue. And of course I get some on my fingers. That's par for course. This glue is, your fingers, your skin is like a magnet to this stuff. I have gloves, don't ever hardly remember to use them. So that's gotta sit there for 24 hours. Okay, until then. Alright, the noise in the background of the heaters. It's kind of cold in here. Got my gloves on. Not sure why I'm wearing a t-shirt when it's, I got up to 42 degrees in here anyways. But I'm sitting by one of the heaters, so it's not as bad as it sounds like. I'm going to start taking this down today. I should get pretty far because I've made a spot where hopefully I'll run into it before I run into the crab. So I'm just going to start taking rock off. Got a ways to go, so I won't bore you with that. I'll be back. Okay, that was probably a little over 2 hours. That's some really tough rock. Very soft on the outside, but very hard on the inside and quite grainy. I'm not used to this grainy stuff. But look what I found. Here. Let me zoom this in so you can see what the heck I found. Right there. See that dark spot? That's actually my little cave that I built in there. So if I take this little guy, the ME9100 from Paleo Tools, again my all-time favorite tool. Got to take off some more rock. There's a lot of rock to come off still, so there's another hour or so at least. Maybe 2 more hours. I don't know if I can last that long. This tool's hard for me to use nowadays. Whoops. Come on, Ronald. Jesus criminy. My brain draws a blank when it comes to reversing that zoom. Sorry about that. Anyways, I'm going to just take off some more rock and try to get that more of that cave exposed. Wish me luck. Alright, show you where I'm at. I can see the crab is down in there. I've got a dark bowl shape. Well, I've already got a shape of a bowl, but I'm going to take this bowl shape down at least a ½ inch. So there's 2 or 3 more passes over all this area, which now makes this little big chisel look very small. But so I won't bore you with that. I've got lots of rock to remove. Wish me luck. I went around the whole rock with the chisel thing, give myself a little something to go by so I don't even have to concentrate. I get all this rock down to basically where that line is, and I should be pretty close to the crab by then, and the brunt of the rock removal will be done. It won't be done, but the brunt of it, the biggest part of it, will be over. And this is There's not much fun in removing rock except for the fact knowing you're getting closer to the crab. Man, that's a lot of work. So I did this little section, then I did this section. Now I'm going to go on to this one and do that one. This one I got to be careful of because I'm getting close to that crab. I got to make sure I don't hit it. A lot of rock removal, but after today, the fun will begin. You betcha. Man, that's a lot of work. Not knowing if that's going to be a decent crab or not. You can see the crab in there, maybe, sorta, kinda. It's got glue on it, that's unfortunate, but that's the way it happens, the way it goes. But the brunt of that is now done. Thank the goodness. Jeez. Oh yeah, arm's a little stiff now. Oh well. Bodies wear out when you start getting older. Alrighty then. There's still a lot of rock above there when you really look at it. Not even a quarter inch over here easy. Well, that's the way it goes. I'm going to play around with this guy here and see if I can expose a little bit. Since I've got down that far, I might as well have a little bit of fun. Alrighty then. Oh, for crying out loud. Okay, sorry about the noise. You can see this literally tidal wave of glue here. I'll deal with that later. I exposed a little bit of the crab carapace and realized it was still pretty deep, so I took all this rock down into a steeper bowl. I'll expose some more and probably take some more rock off with the chisel, the super jack. Slowly but surely. At least now it's getting fun. So the carapace got a little calcite on it. Hopefully most of it will come off with the wire brush. But this is definitely a lot more fun than removing rock. I'll take some of this rock off over here and maybe clean up some of that glue, but I think that's the edge of the carapace over here. Anyways, I got to get my butt back to work. My glue is not totally cured there, so I will go elsewhere, tack that later. And it's definitely back and forth between these two. I speed up with this one, take off some depth of some rock to get closer to whatever I'm working on. Then I use this one to actually expose. It's fun. Just back and forth with two different tools. That's the way I do it anyways. You can plainly see, this is the front of the crab over here. You can plainly see how offset this is, so it's going to be very interesting to see what's going on both sides of these with the legs. And hopefully there's some legs over here. That's the way it is. It's always a gamble. So, fingers crossed, hoping for the best. As you can see, this rock is coming off this crab carapace like a dream. Like a freaking dream. That's the way it's supposed to be. Dang it all the heck. That's what Charles Heston would say. Dang it all the heck. Oh man. Huge freaking mistake. Going around here and just absolutely slammed in and destroyed this, I believe the beginning of the propotus, or the, not the murs, the carpus, I think it is. Oh, Jesus. Gonna have to rebuild that, man. I absolutely destroyed that. Jesus criminies, what a stupid mistake. Whew. That's just... That's a bad one. Okay. Already annoyed at myself for doing such an amateurish mistake, but I'm going to take some glue and just daub that on there so that tomorrow or the next time or whenever I attack this crab, when I start taking this rock around that, I don't take off extra shell material. So anyways, there's the back of the crab. A lot of rock to remove. He's sitting there like that, so all this rock here has got to come off. So lots of rock to be removed still, but look at that, got some crab carapace. Still got a little bit of glue to work off over here. A little harder than I thought it would be, but it's the way it goes. But man, that is so disappointing. I mean, I can rebuild it. I can make it look like anyone who sees it won't even know it was ever missing, but that's not the point. It sat there for 50 million years, or upwards of 50 million years, and I come along and doink, just destroy it. God. Okay, enough of that crap. Alright, I'll see you later. Good morning, everybody. It's been a couple days since I've been out here. That mistake, I'm still upset about that. That's crab is sitting there just like that, and that's very high up in the rock. Oh well, damn it. And it's burr balls this morning because I came out here and it was 38 degrees with the heaters already on for an hour, and I wasn't smart enough to bring a jacket, so I'm sitting right next to the other heater. My plan of attack today is to find the rear end of this thing and see if I can find some legs and start following those out, so I don't do any more of that. So wish me luck. My optivisors and glasses are fogging up. Needs to get a little warmer in here. What's it now? Ooh, 44 degrees. Yippee! It's like I've lost my crab prepping mojo. A little earlier, I just took the top off of that coxa there, that knuckle joint, or what I call a knuckle joint. This crack is going right through that, which is what's throwing me off. It's the only excuse I got, but pretty bad excuse. I found a little something over here. It seems awfully low for a rear end, but this crab is driving me nuts. But here, let me zoom in so you can see what I'm talking about. Whoa, easy there, Ronald. That little spot right there is something. It should be the right coxa, that right knuckle joint, so I'm hoping it is. This is the left one. You can see that little spot there that I took right off. Jesus. Talking about amateurs. Jesus. So I'm going to take this down some more and see if I can find more of this rear end. Take this down over here, see if I can find this leg coming out, and then I'm going to take all this rock off right here, see if I can find another leg going out, and at least I'll have something to go with. So, back to work! Of color there is the underneath of the crab, the ventral side of the crab coming up from after it molted. At least that's my guess. So I'll show you what this looks like in about an hour or so. Well, there's the coxa. There's the beginning of the first leg on the left side. Here's the coxa. I'll take this rock down and see if I can find the beginning of that leg. This granular rock is actually kind of tough to work with. Alright, I gotta do some concentrating here. I'll see you guys. Okay, and the part of the first right leg is now exposed. A lot of rock to remove. I'm going to be going back and forth with these two guys, both from Paleo Tools, super nice tools. Now it's just a matter of following those legs out and see what else I run into. Hopefully I don't damage anything. I'm having the best of luck with this crab. But it's nice to have that. I don't know where this rear end isn't really where it's supposed to be, so I'll go a little bit deeper and hope it's there. Should be there. Anyways, I'm going to get my butt back to work and start following these two legs out. Look at that beautiful leg. Haven't found the joint yet, but it's getting real close. I thought I'd show you how much bigger this rock is compared to most of the concretions I do with these Palaleus vulgaris crabs in them. Here's one that's a little bit smaller than average. You can see the size difference very easily. Here is the average size crab concretion. This thing is huge. That's why I like them so much, because there's the chance of getting those tippy tippies. Oop, I'll put that away. So I found this beautiful leg over here. Now I'm going to take a bunch of rock off here and see if I can find another beautiful leg. And let's hope I get some tippy tippies. That's always my wish, always my hope. I dream for tippy tippies. This is getting so deep here, and I'm going to slowly start taking this off until I can find that right claw, know where that's at, so I can start taking some serious rock down. So that's my next plan of attack, and that claw should start right here somewhere. Straight down though, down a ways, down half a Grand Canyon. I did not find the part of the claw I was looking for, the carpus, so I'm going to remove a whole bunch more rock. I don't know if you can tell or not, but that's got a little bit of a wobble in it. It's been working its way like that for the last several months though, but I'm going to have to change that tip or maybe buy a new one of these, I don't know. Anyways, I got a lot of rock to remove. Sorry about the machine noise. So I took off almost half an inch of rock, give or take, from here all the way to here. And now that I've got this side, I can see now I got to take off a bunch more over here. And then I can start playing with the crab again. So, more rock removal. Okay, that was about, it's just a guess, but about 40-45 minutes of rock removal. And I put this crab the way it's sitting in the rock, so I can see that all of this has to go. So I'm just gonna bite the bullet and take off another half an inch, if not 3/4 to an inch up in here. So, here goes nothing. Jesus. That is a ton of rock removal. Now I can get back to the crab maybe. Whew. Break time. Alright. Look what I found. Oh, hold it. Right there. I'll show you the part of the crab that is. That is, well, this doesn't show on this side. It's buried under these legs. But if you'll look right there at this little section of arm, this is the propotus, this is the carpus, this is the maris, and I think that's what that is. Not really the right spot, but I only say that right now because it just looks odd. But it's nice to find that. So the rest of the claw should be out here somewhere. How it's going, how deep it's diving or rising, I don't know. But it's nice to find. So now I can take off some more rock and start exposing more of that leg. So that's my next plan of attack. Once you know where things are at, you can really take some rock off of that big thing, but like I always say, if you make a mistake, it can be a big mistake. Like that. Jesus. I'm still hating that one. Anyways, now the little guy. Take off more rock with this little one. Okay. Got some more leg exposed. Got a little bit more of this arm exposed. Gonna work on that some more. Hopefully that leg is coming up here and turning around someplace. I don't know. It's so far it's a two-legger. Well, 4 if you count the claws, the arms. Second leg right there. 1, 2. Alright, I gotta concentrate. Dang it, I think I hit that leg. Alrighty then. I did hit that leg right at the joint. I can't believe that. I mean, I can fix it, but Jesus, it's always something. I've already made more mistakes on this crab than I have on the most of the crabs that I've done in the past, I don't know, 10 freaking years. That's a giant mistake. Anyways, let's not dwell on that. I've got this rock to remove, a bunch of here to remove, so more boring stuff. Oh man, that is a lot of rock removal for one little crab. Actually, that's a fairly large crab for that species. But the more rock I take off, the more fun I can have with the crab. You betcha. Oh, that's it, jeez. So, I got up to 55 degrees in here, so that was kind of nice. Wow, just about 1 o'clock, so almost 5 hours. That's pretty good for me. I'm calling it quits. I'll be back another day. Hasta la vista. Alrighty then. I haven't been out here for 3 or 4 days. Anyways, my plan of attack for today is to take off from a little bit here to a whole lot of bit and back down to a little bit to get rid of all this rock. I can see that can come off. I'm going to leave this side alone for now. If I get that far, I will attack this side. I've just been avoiding that because of that huge freaking mistake I made. But I'm going to use the super jack, take off a lot of rock, probably take half hour at least, and then get that over with. And then maybe hopefully go down here and find some more leg and expose some of this claw. It looks like it's going to be a claw kisser on both sides. I know this side is. I was hoping this side wasn't, but the way that's shaped, I don't know. I'll find out soon enough. Okay, I've made a line from here all the way to there. Goes all the way around the rock. Good half-inch here, maybe heck, more than half an inch. But it drops down fast, so it's not as much rock as it may seem. But that's a lot of rock to remove, so I'm going to start removing that. And I'll show you what it looks like later. Whew. Boy, that rock removal is brutal. It used to be so easy. Anyways, from there to about there, I took all that off. As you can hopefully see that now. So now I'm going to start exposing some more stuff, have a little more fun. So. Okay, again, back and forth in between these two, and you can see how these things, everything is diving down. I don't know if you can see this or not right there, but that leg made in there is that joint. I'm not finding, doesn't seem to be going any further than that. It could still be there, but I'll find out later. Right now I've got more rock to take down because of this deep diving stuff. When you're doing this, there's no end to removing rock. It's just that taking off little rock is more fun than taking off the lots of rock. So I'm going to get my you-know-what back to work. Back and forth some more. I'm not taking all this down because you don't know exactly how that claw is going to be, prepotus of that claw is going to be coming out. So I always do everything at a bowl, an angle. Try to be safe anyways. As you can see, I'm making pretty good size mistakes. Jeez. I'm afraid that claw may be going underneath the crab. But I got a lot of rock to remove. Again. No end to it. So I'm going to go back to this and get rid of some more rock. Oh boy, a tough crab. Okay, I don't know if you can see that or not. Dust off of it. There's a nice little tippy coming out here. It's not cleaned up. I mean, right now these legs look like cow poop, but there's the tippy to that one right there. And I'm not sure if that comes to an end or not. I'll find out a little bit later. But I'm afraid this guy's going right underneath the carapace. I mean the body of the crab. I'm going to clean up these legs a bit. And take this down a bit here and there and whatnot. See if I can find some more legs. Right now it's just a 3-legger with 2 claws. So hopefully some more stuff. Okay. I took this down a little bit, went down in here. I thought there's got to be a leg coming out here somewhere. But that might be the front leg, I don't know. So, bugger this side for now. I'm going to go over here and attack my, what I call my problem side, my mistake side. So, here goes nothing. It's amazing how this side over here has got more clay in it, and this side's got more, or at least I think clay, I don't know. This side's much more grainier. Harder to work on that side, at least so far. Anyways, I'll get some work done around here, hopefully find another leg, and show you what it looks like. So there's a joint right there. The question is the leg coming out this way? That way? Well, who knows which way it's coming out, so you got to go down very slowly to find that next part of that leg, and then follow it out. I'm not finding it. There it is, right there. I don't know if you can see that or not. Hard to see. Hope my big fat head wasn't in the way. But there it is. It looks like it's might be coming out at a slight angle. Don't have enough cover yet. So, wish me luck. Whew, man, I just took off another ton of rock. I came out here this morning and there was 3 legs. I'm gonna call it quits, and there's still only 3 legs. That's freaking hilarious. Okay, all that work, haven't found an extra leg. I got more leg, but same 3. Anyways, I'll see you next time I'm in the garage. Alright, good morning. Remember 3 hours yesterday was nothing, basically rock removal. And it just dawned on me that I glanced at this, that's not the tippy tippy, that's too soon. So there's more leg underneath there. So today I'm just hopefully going to find a 4th leg. So far I've got a 3-legged crab with 2 claws. That kind of crab does not go into my collection. So, fingers crossed, let's get to work. First I'm going to work on this over here. That's the way you want it to pop off. That popped off beautifully. Wish the whole crab was like that. Anyways, I'm going to expose a lot more of this leg. Hopefully find another leg. There's got to be 2 more legs over here, but they're going to be pretty deep in the rock apparently. One may be coming out here, but I got to take that down. There's stuff to do. I'll easily be out here for 4 hours today. Slowly but surely. Actually, I'll show you something here. Let's see if I can zoom into this. You can look right. Get my pointer here. Right there. There's a crack. Goes right through here and alongside here. So I'm actually saving this part of the arm here. That's the that's not the propotus. That's the MERS. That's the whatever it is. It's part of the claw. This is taking a deep dive. This is the tippy tippy, I believe. And I was thinking, well, how can that be when it needs 4 lengths of crab sections? And then I realized there's 2 here. Jeez, I'm not too I'm not the sharpest crayon in the box sometimes. Anyways, I gotta take a bunch of rock off here, and I gotta be careful because I don't know where these legs are coming at. So I gotta take it off at a bowl shape, so if I hit something, I don't hit it very badly like that. Okay, I'm bouncing around all over the place now. Got a little bit more of this exposed, and a little bit more of this exposed, and that glue spot cleaned up. I found the propotus here. The carpus is taking an absolute nosedive, and then the propotus is coming out that way. I'm sure that's how exactly that one is, because it looks to be pretty much the same. You can also see this meris here, or this part of the meris, which is what I took off right here, so I got to rebuild that. So not bad, but shouldn't have been done. Anyways, you can look at this like so. That's about how the crab is sitting. So all this rock can come off. That's what I'm going to do now. First of all, so you can see what I did there. Now I'm just going to take this rock and take off, oh man, close to 3/4 of an inch over there and trim it down to the edges and get all this off. So more rock removal. I'll see you in about 3 days. Well, probably about 45 minutes or an hour, but feels like 3 days. Jeez. Well, that didn't take as long as I thought. I absolutely muscled my way through that. I don't think that took 25 minutes, give or take. Anyways, see how much nicer that looks. I mean, still got a ways to go, but I don't want to take off too much and hit something I don't want to hit. So, back to the, oh, just more of this stuff. Don't know if you saw that or not, but I think there's a leg right here. I just barely nicked. That's why I was going so slow there with that freaking monster chisel tip. Anyways, I'm going to go on to this and see if I can find some stuff. Okay, get a load of this right there. Oh, Jesus. Right there. I did nick it, no signs of butts, but those little doinks are easy to repair. I hate doing them is all. And so far on this crab, I've got at least this piece of damage. I doinked that there, I doinked it there. So at least 3. I think it must have been 4. Seems like it was 4. Anyways, 4 is too many. But it is the way it is. I'm going to start following this leg out, and I'll know what to take off, how much rock to take off right here, hopefully. Took off a bunch more rock. A lot of rock removal for this, but it's now a 4-legger. The wife came out just a little while ago when I first found this leg and said, "Hey, look, lucky day, it's turned into a 4-legged crab." And she kind of looks at me and looks at the crab and goes, aren't crabs supposed to have 10 legs? I mean 8 legs? That's funny. Nothing but back and forth, back and forth. And this leg may have come to a stop. I can't see the next section of leg on that one. So, still a 4-legger. 4 legs to find. Where the heck are they? And I screwed up again. Jeepers creepers, man. I hate to show you my mistakes, but heck, you might as well see them. Might as well be honest about it, but I dug out this channel to see how deep I could go to take as much rock off as I could, and I bumped into a leg. So the leg is actually coming down somewhere underneath here and then back up. Jeez. I've seen that before, but not here. Let me see if I can zoom in so you can see what the heck I'm talking about. This right here, it's hard to see, but I didn't really do a whole lot of damage to it, but I got a little doink there. The good thing is that now it's a 5-legger crab, but man, that can be interesting to follow that leg up. So I will start following it out right now. You bet. All right. I thought I just nicked it, but I put on my OptiVisor 10s and I can see everything with those real close up, and I literally took off the tippy if it had one, but it's gone. So I'm calling it quits. That's pretty disappointing. All right. Okay, I've avoided this crab for a couple days because of I haven't chipped off a tippy for 20 some years. That's how disappointing that is. But I've marked this so that when I'm bouncing around with the air scribe, taking this off and taking that off all these places and whatnot, I don't want to take off any more of this rock because I'm going to actually fake a tippy there. Hate to do it, but it was there, and I'm going to put another one there. So what I'm going to do now is start taking rock off here and there and whatnot, and see if I can find. I've got 5 legs. I need to find 3 more. I got to turn this 5-legged crab into an 8-legged crab with 2 pincers. So again, I'll be going back and forth. Not so much with the big one anymore, except for maybe up front here. There's still a lot of rock needs to come off there. Mostly this tool, and I'll show you if I can find another leg where it's at. Hopefully I won't freaking destroy it. Jesus. Man, that takes concentration for me. Still not to the very tip, but I'm getting there. Okay, gotta find some more leg though, dang it. So I was going very slow with this guy. Set at a very low whatchamajigger, whatever you call it. And a little piece of rock came off right there. Oops, jeez, I never remember that, dang it. Let me get down there so you can see it. Right there. I know it's probably hard to see with the camera, but here in real life, it's that's easy as I can see that as plain as day. So anyways, it's now turned into a 6-legger. 2-tipper, was a 3, will be a 3, hopefully a 4. So I'm going to start slowly taking the rock off of that and exposing that. It's going right along with that leg. Hopefully that tippy apparently is gone, just gone. Hopefully that one isn't the same. So I took it down real good with this one, sharpened it real good with this one, and I am ready to go again. And believe you me, I do this more times than I can count. Alright, I don't know if this will work for you guys or not, but I'm going to try. I've got my OptiVisor 10 on, which means I got to be right down on the rock. So whether my bat head's going to get in the way or not, I do not know, but Good luck. This is kind of exciting. Whoop. Put the muffler on. Protect the fingers. Alright. Oh, dang it. I'm constantly turning this thing around, trying to hit that at different angles and whatnot. Easy as pie, unless you hit it. It looks like I may have doinked it. Little teeny tiny thing. I don't know if you can see that or not. Anyways, always moving around, always hitting different angles, and trying not to doink it. And I'll show you what that looks like in a little bit. Alright, lots going on. This may have, this joint right here is this joint right here on this leg. The problem is it doesn't seem to be any more leg after that. So that could explain why this side is shorter than that side. There's usually a reason for the way these concretions are shaped. Anyways, I found this thing right here. That's the propotus. So it's going right underneath the face. I have to think about that. It's boy, a lot of rock to remove if I want to get to those pincers, the opposite side. This tippy is going deep down into the rock. Where this fourth leg is at, whether it's going here or coming out here or here, around here, and same with this one, I don't know. So it's a challenge for sure, but I'll feel much better if I can find two more legs. Anyways, I'm going to go down and expose this one, or this propotus, or at least what I can reach, and go from there. Maybe bounce around and remove some rock here and there and see if I can find a seventh leg. Fingers crossed. Alright folks, I've made an executive decision, and this project here just got a whole lot bigger. Being that this claw is going underneath that way and this one is going underneath that way, I won't be able to expose the pincers, so get a load of this. I've made my marks. Hopefully they're in the right places and got plenty of rock left over when I cut it off, but that'll save me a gob of freaking work. And it'll also make me get closer to the those pincers. And hopefully I'll be able to save this rock so it still has its roundness to it. I don't want to take all this off. We'll see what happens. Fingers crossed. Okay. Got warm water in the bucket. Here goes nothing. This always scares me. Now I'll take it inside, clean it up, and see if I've messed anything up. But if I didn't, this that's a whole lot of, that's a few hours of air scrubbing right there. All right, back to the garage. Okay, let's check this out. I don't see any crab on that side, that's for sure. That's nice. Plus, when I marked this, I went more than I should, or thought that I should. Okay. This will be interesting to prep now. Anyways, back to work. Okay, I've kind of marked where the propotuses are, straight down. So I'm going to make 2 holes until I destroy a few propotuses and go from there. Here goes nothing. Too late to back up now. That's a start. Got a ways to go. Won't bore you with that. I'll see you in a little bit. Nobody knew there was a smiley face sitting in that rock. Okay, sorry. I get kind of goofy and clown around a bit. I can feel with my fingers and thumb that I can probably go a little deeper on that one. And then I'm going to slow down and use this one, so when I do smash into it, crash into it, it'll be pretty small. So, back to work. Getting pretty deep in the rock here, real deep, super deep. So I double checked and I checked this way and this way, looking at it sideways, that is. And you can see my marks. I'm a bit off on this one. I'm right on this one, but man, it's got to be right there. But it's so deep, I got to remove some rock so I can use the smaller one. I even took the muffler off to get down there easier. So wish me luck. Okay, everybody. Bad news is this video so far is 1 hour and 10 minutes, and I've got over 2 hours more footage on this. So it's going to be a 2-parter. Sorry about that. And the good news is that after this video and into part of the next, my son came up, took a look at my camera, and it wasn't light bulbs, which I thought were the problem. He fixed my camera by just a single adjustment in about 15 seconds. So the lighting in my videos will be much, much better. So anyways, there you go. And look forward to part 2 of this, because it's a lot better. All my part 2s are better than my part 1s, but the part 2s never get as many views. I don't know why, but that's the way it is.